Hey guys, and welcome back to another train simulator video. Good evening, driver. Today you'll be in charge of the full line run all the way up to Stratford from here in Richmond. We need to stop at every station along the way, but the line ahead is clear, so there shouldn't be any major interruptions. Once you get to Hackney Central, you'll need to raise the pantograph and contact Queues to change from third rail to overhead power. You'll be reminded of this near the time. For now, you can let passengers aboard and set off. Thank you very much. So the passengers aboard this service to Stratford. This is a service I do take in real life between Wilson Junction and Richmond, so it's quite cool. Obviously we are on platform, which platform is this? Is 4. Yeah, platform 4. So these three, the first two platforms are for district line trains. Sometimes there are district line trains on platform 3, but I mainly see London Overground trains on platform 3 and 4, and then sometimes on platform 5 as well. And of course, on platform, what is this? 4, 5, 6 and 7 is for the South Western Railway services, which I also take in real life. This way goes towards Twickenham and towards Reading Station and Windsor Neaton, Riverside, etc. But yeah, we're good to go. So yeah, next stop is Kew Gardens. I do have the sound pack installed, so hopefully it is working, I think. Is that the horn in real life? I'm not too sure. Don't really hear the driver in real life use the horn much, you know. I'm guessing that's correct. But yeah, we're departing Richmond, calling at Kew Gardens, Gunnersbury, Hackney Central, is it? I should know this. I'm just gonna cheat and look anyway. South Acton, okay. South Acton, then it's Hackney Central. Then it's Wilson Junction, then Kensal Rise. Is it Kensal Rise? Yeah, Kensal Rise. Then Braunsbury Park. Braunsbury, West Hampstead. Finchley Run and Frognall, Hampstead Heath, Gospel Oak, then it should be Kentish Town West. Camden Road, Caledonian Road, and Barnsbury. There's some problem with that station when you do arrive at that platform, so we might have to stop at a specific spot on that platform just so it registers as us stopping there. And yeah, continuing all the way to Stratford. The South Western Railway trains go straight towards Clapham Junction and London Waterloo, but obviously we're turning left towards Kew Gardens. So obviously the district line trains run along this piece of track as well as the London Overground between here and Gunnersbury, and then obviously district line train continues towards places like Tower Hill and what do you call it, Upminster. So I believe this is the final career mode scenario that I haven't played for this route, which you basically, when you buy a route you get a certain amount of career mode scenarios, and I left this for last because it's the longest and I feel like it's the most interesting one, so yeah. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. But we are approaching Kew Gardens, so yeah, how many stops do you have anyway? 23 stops, that's actually a lot. But each stop is like half a mile to a mile apart, so shouldn't make too much difference. Got another class 378. Maybe slowing a bit too much actually. But we are early it seems, so that's good. We should be driving a 5-car train, but we're driving a 4-car train because I believe when this route came out, there were still 4-car London Overground trains on the routes, but obviously now they're all 5-car trains, so yeah. That's why this is a 4-car train. But in real life now there are 5-car trains, which is really nice. Extra capacity at peak times really helps, you know. Nice screenshot. So obviously once we get to the next, not next stop, Hackney Central, then we'll change from third rail to overhead wires. as we approach Wilson Junction. So if we quickly look at the map. So Gunnersbury is here, so obviously we're going up here, but obviously these lines go towards Turnham Green and what's this station? Chiswick Park. Other stations on the District Line Underground line. So we're pretty much down there at Richmond. We're going via South Acton, Acton Central, Wilson Junction, being all the way to Stratford, which should be all the way there. Now you can't see my mouse unfortunately because I have it disabled, so but hopefully you guys can see. Okay, let's get going. Next up is Gunnersbury. You can change for the District Line services to Upminster and other places. There's a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit just before Gunnersbury, so we do have to slow down as we approach that station. So far, so good. I'm assuming 44 times 23 is over 1,000 points because we're getting exactly 44 points each stop, assuming we're on time. Going over the bridge. Very nice. I'm guessing it's a Kew Bridge. Let's not slow down now. Scenario, so we will lose points if we start speeding, so you have to be careful there. Got a car park on the left hand side, and there should be one on the right hand side as well. There we go. Welcome to Gunnersbury. Change here for the District Line. So the District Line trains go towards that side, I believe. And obviously we came from this side. We'll go this side. Or is it the other way around? I'm pretty sure District Line trains go that side. Obviously you can check by just continuing down this track. And if you obviously see South Acton Station, then yeah, this is the District Line, it must be. So we're going towards the left hand side, it seems, I think. Okay, next up, South Acton. Oh, that's what the District Line trains come from the left hand side, but I think I'm wrong. Oh, we're speeding. Oh, that was actually really close. I'm sure we'll speed eventually, but hopefully we can avoid that. Okay, so the District Lines do come from the right hand side. So every time I approach Gunnersbury Station, like obviously, I kind of feel like the District Line trains come from the left hand side for some reason. But anyways, I'm sure it's accurate, like in real life. South Acton and then Acton Central. It will tell us how to change from third rail to overhead anyway, so which is good because I don't actually remember. Road crossing here. Now approaching South Acton. I'm guessing those other pieces of tracks are for freight trains, I'm guessing. This platform is quite tight, so we have to go like be a bit careful. Actually, yeah, we're doing a full quattro anyway, so it should be fine. I'm sure you can fit a 5-car train on these platforms. You know, we're actually early, so that's good. Just a class 378 length with 36 seats, is that? Maybe 36 times 5 or something, I don't know. I'm sure it has more than 36 seats, surely. Yeah, those tracks actually go towards Brentford, actually. I believe that's where the South Western Railway trains go. The, what do you call it, Hounslow branch. Interesting. Got a bit of a wait at this station, unfortunately, but should be on the move shortly. I was like, Wilson Junction is quite a busy station. The entrance for the Bakerloo line, the Watford DC line. That's pretty much it. And of course the Clapham Junction branch. It's not available on this route, it's available on North London and Goblin Line route, but obviously this is a Cremo scenario on the North London line, so that's not available. I'm a bit surprised none of these stations are timed. Actually they are. I'm not too sure why I said it's not timed for some reason. But anyways. I believe it's with the pantograph up is somewhere here, I think. I think it will show us a picture of it anyway, so should be okay. Yeah, pan up is here, so we're obviously going to be doing our shoes down and pantograph up, obviously. Getting off the third rails and putting the pantograph up. And the overhead lines should start to appear. They're already appearing on it, as you can see. I'm not too sure where on the line the third rail stops, so stop next to the S-car stop marker. That'll do. I think it'll tell us after we picked up passengers to change it up. Acton Central. Another crossing here. So obviously the overhead lines start from here. From this one, I think, yeah, from here onwards. Obviously here's no overhead wires. Please do not leave bags unattended. Help points. Yeah, it'll probably tell us. I think I know what to do anyway, but if it tells us anyway, then I would appreciate it, to be fair, because okay. At Hackney Central, the line changes from third rail to overhead power, so you'll need to change the power, change the train's power, raise the pantograph. Secondly, you need to raise the shoes. Okay, raise the pantograph. Where is it? Raise the pantograph. There you go. For some reason I thought we had to put the shoes down, which is a bit stupid of me, but anyways. And we should be good. I think. Pantograph up. Oh, there we go. Power mode change, switching to overhead. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Let's get going. We did depart that station a bit late, so we didn't make up that time. And there's the pantograph up, connected to the overhead wires. Well, if our train stops, then we know what we've done wrong, but it did say it's changed over, so should be good. So now approaching Wilson Junction, the incline up. I remember doing a scenario on the North London line and Goblin line route, which was a service between Clapham Junction and Wilson Junction, and obviously I believe just after Shepherd's Bush you have to change to overhead wires, but I didn't actually realise that, so I was going uphill towards Wilson Junction and I realised that I'm not picking up speed or anything, and I was wondering why, and I had to end the scenario because I didn't know what I was doing, so yeah. Then I realised obviously I didn't change power modes to overhead because apparently I thought it was only on the Richmond branch, but obviously it does happen on the Clapham Junction branch as well. I wonder where those tracks go. Okay, that's the, what do you call it? Great Western Main Line. I believe the southern services go towards the left-hand side towards Hackney Central up until Milton Keynes Central. Obviously we're going to Wilson Junction. Yeah, we are late, as you can see, unfortunately, so won't be getting full points. It's a bit of a shame, but oh well. I think we're going to be at least like... Actually, we might be on time, actually, to be fair. The ETA is 26:30 and it's 26 now. So we might just be good. I think we'll be slightly there actually. There's no way we're gonna reach on time. We are now approaching Walton Junction, changing for the Bakerloo and Watford DC line. That's where the Watford DC line goes, and obviously the Bakerloo line. Actually, I think only the Watford DC line goes here. Bakerloo line goes somewhere down there. And obviously the West Coast Main Line, London Midland services, and Virgin trains. Okay, let's stop here. Bit late, but that's okay. So obviously there should be some stairs going down here towards and underneath towards what do you call it? The low level platforms. Essentially there's a walkway from up here all the way up here. Underneath it basically goes. Actually it's here. So this is the underneath part of it, so obviously it connects to that. But unfortunately this goes underneath but it doesn't come out, which is a bit, I don't know, a bit lazy from Double Games, but anyways, what can you expect? Actually it is here, what am I doing? I thought I couldn't see it for some reason, but I guess, yeah, it's the stairs down there and into the tunnel. My bad. So you're not going to be speeding. Yeah, obviously we got a tick, but I don't think we got full points there because we were slightly late. So the Richmond branch is complete now. I guess going on to the main North London part of the line, between Wilton Junction and Stratford. And we have 15 stops left, I believe, 15 or 16. Be late for all the remaining stops it seems, so it's kind of hard to make up time too because each stop is like really close to each other, so can't do much unfortunately, but that's okay. At least you don't have to wait too long at the stations. Brakes seem to be pretty good actually. I thought they did nerf it and made it a bit worse, but it seems like they've made it better again. So we're like around 30-40 seconds late, but that's okay. Open the doors. This is Kensal Rise. I don't think it's too far from Kensal Green Station, which is on the Bakerloo line. Not too sure if you can see it from here though. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think we'll see it, unfortunately. So we got 38 points instead of 44, so we lost 6 points. So we'll probably lose like 6 points at each stop at least, or something like that. according to how late we are. Let's see if we can make up some time. Next up is Braunsbury Park, and then it's Braunsbury. Not too sure why there's two Braunsbury stations, but anyways. I kind of feel that's a bit pointless, but anyways, what can you do? We won't stop at the stop car marker because obviously we need to make up some time, so as soon as the full train is on the platform, then I'll just stop the train. The back doors should have opened. Yeah, they have. That's good. Actually, we forgot to take a screenshot of Wilton Junction actually, so do need to take a screenshot at some point. Maybe, I don't know, Highbury Islington or something like that. Obviously we will see a lot more trains because obviously the trains going to the Richmond and of course Clapham Junction. And we'll start seeing some other London Overground trains that go on the West London, not West London line, I guess East London line it's called. Towards Surrey Quays and Clapham Junction, the other way. You know what I mean? We'll be halfway down once we reach Hampstead Heath. It's like 2 or 3 stops away. As you can see from the map, like the stations are really close to each other. You could probably walk it, to be fair. Okay, I didn't actually mean to do emergency brake, but I actually did, so fortunately we lost a few more points. I knew that we would have lost points because of that, but at least it will let us stop at the station. That's my bad. Unfortunately, you can only go to free braking, and then the next one after that is emergency, which is a bit, not too sure why. Kind of thought it was number 4 braking as well, and then it's emergency, but anyways. You can walk through this train anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Passengers, if they want to get off the train, they can still, so that's all good. Don't worry, passengers, man. You should be able to get off the train. If you're willing to walk along the train. Like, I was on the London Overground train on Friday, and at Kenton Station on the Watford DC line, the front doors weren't closing properly, so the driver tried to manually close it, but it wasn't working for some reason, so he made the front doors not in use, which was the first time I've ever seen that. So obviously the front doors, like, he made it so that they won't open at all, because obviously it was a big problem. Like, we literally spent like 5-10 minutes waiting at Kenton Station just for him to try to fix the doors, but obviously he wasn't fixing. He eventually made it so that the doors closed manually, but obviously he couldn't use the doors anymore until take it back to the depot, I'm guessing, and try to fix it. Like, it basically closed halfway and then it stopped in between for some reason, and there was like literally nothing stopping it from closing, so I'm not too sure what's that all about. You know, like how passengers go try to get on the train at the last minute and like they block the doors while they're closing. Like, it was basically like that, but Yeah, that was a bit annoying on Friday. Especially when it's like one station before I had to get off the train. Like, why couldn't it happen when, at the station when I got off? Then I wouldn't really care, but anyways. We actually got 44 points there, that means like we're on time. Not too sure how we on time at that station, but anyways. We're on 400 points, which is not too bad. I think 700 is a bronze, 800 is a silver, and 900 is a gold, so... You can still get us bronze or silver, maybe. Next station is Finchley Road and Frognall. You can actually walk down, get off the station and walk down the road to Finchley Road station. Where you can obviously change for the Metropolitan Line train and Jubilee Line trains towards Stanmore, Stratford, obviously where we're going for the Jubilee Line, or Metropolitan Line towards Harrow and Hill, etc. Uxbridge, Amersham, or Aldgate. You do hear birds singing quite a lot on this route, as you just heard. It's actually snowing today in London for the second time in March, which is, I will say, really cool, I guess. Really, really cold though. I'm not really liking the cold weather, but yeah, we only got 36 points there, so back to being late, which is good. Next up is Hampstead Heath. So after this station, we're going to be halfway through the scenario. Whoops. Oops, we're speeding. Whoops, my bad. When you try to make up time, you start speeding. Hampstead Heath should be just outside of this tunnel. And the station after this is Gospel, where you obviously can change for the Goblin line towards Barking. Now that line is obviously going to be electrified, and Class 378s are going to be running on that line very soon. I think they're still working on it, I'm not too sure. Obviously there used to be the Class 172 Turbo Star on that line, but they're not very good trains, as I'm sure a lot of you know. Electrifying it would be a lot better. They'll be able to run more trains and get to Barking probably a lot faster, because obviously the trains accelerates and decelerate a lot faster than the Class 172s, I think, or 171s. Oh my god, I've done it again, guys. I meant to do number 2, but I actually did emergency by mistake, so yeah, we lost some more points there, unfortunately. Not the best run, but I'm sure you guys can forgive me. Point system in this game doesn't really make any sense anyway, so I don't really care about the point system for a very long time. I did actually, when I bought the game, I really used to care about getting 1,000 out of 1,000 points, but now it actually makes no difference to me at all. And we managed to be on time on that station for some reason. Okay then. Next up, Gospel Oak, where you can change for the Barking branch. So once we get to, what station is that? Caledonian Road and Barnsbury, then that station is a big glitch where if you don't stop at a specific spot on the station, then it won't count as you stopping there, so do need to be careful there. This part is a bit annoying where you have to drive only 20 miles an hour up until Gospel Oak. I'm actually not too sure why. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments below. And downhill as well, which is kind of annoying. So we're going to be picking up speed and I have to keep slowing down, which is a bit annoying. So straight on is the Barking branch, and obviously we're going towards the right side. Just playing Gospel Oak. And if that train stays in there, I can take a nice screenshot without that train. No. Why is it departing? Oh my god, really? Okay, I did take a screenshot just in time, so that's good. Open the doors. So Gospel Oak only has one terminating platform for obviously the Barking line. It terminates here. Sometimes there's a service that goes from, I can't remember what station it is. It goes from there towards Wilson Junction, platform 2, lower level platform, which is like, I think, a unique service every day. I think it happens only once a day in the morning around, I think, 8 o'clock AM in the morning. So I have done a video on it if you guys want to see that on my channel. It's kind of handy having that service, to be fair, because obviously if you're going from Barking to Wilson Junction, you have to get off at Gospel Oak and change for another train. Yeah, I'm speeding again, that's okay. I don't think I care anymore, to be fair. But yeah, like, you have to change trains at Gospel Oak, which is a bit annoying, especially when London Overground trains are every 15 minutes, so if you can get a train that goes straight to Wilson Junction, then that's kind of very useful. Saves a lot of time. Next station is Kentish Town West, and then Camden Road, which is around 5-10 minute walk towards Camden Town London Underground Station, Northern Line. And yeah, I think Kentish Town London Underground Station is not too far from Kentish Town West Station either, so a lot of these stations have London Underground connecting stations anyway, so I think that's why a lot of people use the Overground train. That's actually pretty much perfect, look at that. We're actually on time, guys, and we're early, wow. Nice. I'm hoping the back platforms, yeah, not platforms, sorry. Back doors have opened, which is good. So we're wondering what these tracks go. These tracks go towards the Watford DC line. It goes between South Hampstead and Euston Station, so in theory you can go from Stratford all the way down to what do you call it? Watford Junction, but obviously that service doesn't exist in real life. I wish it did, you know, that would be pretty cool. Instead of having to go to Wilson Junction and taking the North London line to Stratford. Or if you wanted to go from Stratford to Watford Junction, you have to get all the way to Wilson Junction and then change trains towards Watford Junction, where instead you could just take a train all the way down to Watford Junction, straight down there. And that would be a lot more useful in my opinion. But I'm sure that line is just used for freight line trains. That's probably why there's no real services that go on online. It would be cool if that actually happened in real life one day. Next stop is Camden Road. I actually used to work in Camden a few years ago, so been to the station many times. When I finished work at 9 PM in the evening, which is at that time in Camden, gets pretty crazy in that area in London. So if you like crazy places, then go to Camden at night. Trust me, Camden Market, etc. Okay, I've gone on a 20-mile-an-hour speed limit, which is a bit annoying. And once again, we're uphill as well, so we're picking up speed. Passengers aboard, mind the doors. So here it would say Camden in big handwriting in real life. Obviously they haven't had it in the game for some reason, maybe for copyright reasons or something like that. And I think Camden Town Station should be around here. I can't show you specific because I'm sure most of this is not even, well, like this is not real life basically. This is just how Dovetail Games putting random houses just to make it look like they've put some effort into the scenery, but I'm pretty sure none of this is correct. Can't even find where the station is now. Okay. So this is a King's Cross St Pancras station, which you can connect towards the North London line if you guys didn't know. So over here. So if we just wait here, we can see the trip. Obviously, we're going to be going straight towards Caledonian Road and Barnsbury. So you could have a South-East and high-speed train going on the North London line. Oh, speeding again. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, this 20-mile-an-hour speed limit is a bit annoying, I will admit. Maybe they should get rid of all the 20-mile-an-hour speed limits on the North London line. And maybe they could run trains every 10 minutes instead of every 15 minutes. So obviously this connects towards the high-speed South-East and high-speed trains go towards Stratford International, Abbotsford International, Ashford International, and any other international stations on the line, I guess. So yeah, this is a problem station. So even though we might just stop at a specific spot on the station and it might not count for us, so we might have to just move forward a little bit and then it should count, hopefully. We are early, so that's good. I'm just gonna stop early on purpose. As soon as the last part of the train's on the platform, I will stop. Okay. No, actually. Let's see if it counts now. If not, we'll have to go a bit forward. Okay, it's not counting. As you can see, the bar's not going. So what we need to do is go forward a bit. Now, I want the doors to close, but I have to wait, unfortunately. So how do you make the doors close? That's the thing. I'm sure they will close eventually. We're gonna be very late for the last couple of stations, but I've got no choice now. Do the doors want to close yet? Probably not. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now let's just go a bit forward. Stop here. Now it'll work. Watch. Okay, there we go. So this is a glitch that happened as soon as the North London Line route came out, and Doubtful Games still haven't fixed it, unfortunately, because they are a company that doesn't actually listen to their customers and fix their problems that they should never happen if they actually tested the scenario before they released it. But anyways, what can you do? So these two platforms are for the Highbury Islington line towards what do you call it? Clapham Junction and Surrey Quays and West Croydon and what's other station that goes to Crystal Palace as well, yeah. At least that counted for us. So yeah, we got how many stops left? 6 stops left? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 7 stops left. Next stop is Highbury and Islington. Actually, the train started Highbury and Islington, not Caledonian Road in Barnsbury, my bad. You should see a train there, yeah, terminating that platform. There is no buffer there, but because there are trains that can go further past Highbury and Islington. Train's probably going to either West Croydon, Crystal Palace, or Clapham Junction. Could probably check that ourselves, actually. That's going to actually New Crossgate. That's not the terminating place where that train can go to. So yeah, you can change that Highbury and Islington for the Great Northern service from to places like Moorgate and I believe Hertford North, etc. And obviously the London Underground Victoria Line towards either Brixton or Walthamstow Central, is it? I can't actually pronounce that properly, I'm sorry about that. Next up is Canonbury. I think we'll get around maybe 750 to 800 points, so that's not too bad considering how many mistakes we've made. We almost made just another mistake there. Ah, well. I didn't realize we went downhill, my bad. Canonbury. Change your service to New Crossgate, West Croydon, Crystal Palace and Clapham Junction. So yeah, this is the line that obviously route that we're doing. Started at Richmond Station, calling all stations to Stratford. Now we got Dalston Kings Lane, Hackney Central, Holmerton, Hackney Wick, and Stratford to go. Trains ready to depart, mind the doors. This guy's getting in the way. And he's speaking games. My bad. Too busy looking at the other train, trying to overtake it, but need to realize that's not a race. So as you can see now, there's a lot more London Overground trains, which is really nice to see. There's actually 3 in a row, look at that, nice. When you ever see 3 London Overground trains right next to each other anyways. So that train will stop at Dalston Kingsland and then go towards New Crossgate. As that train doesn't go to Hackney Central. This is the last station where it stops on the North London line before it makes down towards the East London line branch. I can quickly show you. Well, wait. Oops, I'm a bit lost. Actually, it doesn't stop at the station. My bad. It goes towards in this tunnel towards what's that station called? Dalston Junction. So if you really want to connect to the North London line, then you would have to go all the way to the previous station and not this station, because now this station is in the game. Dalston Junction, if I could show you. Nah, someone let me use it. No, never mind. Next up is Hackney Central, 3 stops left on the journey. Then Holmerton, then Hackney Wick, and then Stratford. Should be only 3 miles left. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it so far. We have a long scenario, but if you like stopping services, then definitely one I recommend playing. And I wouldn't worry too much about the points, as the point system is quite broken. Got the throttle here. This platform is quite short, so it seems quite big on the actually what do you call it? The hard bar. It's not too big, I don't think. It's actually quite big actually for some reason. I think Holmerton is the one that has a really short platform, yeah. For some reason this one is like really long. You could probably fit like a 7 or 8 car train, you know, probably on this platform. So we got a 4-car train, so you can probably fit at least one, probably 2 more cars in front, and maybe 1 in the back. So yeah, obviously another 3 carriages, if you really wanted to. Train ready to depart, mind the doors. Next up, Holmerton. It's half a mile away. And then we've got Stratford. Actually, we got Hackney Mick, actually. Completely forgot about that station. So this part of the line is all on the bridge, as you can see, which is really nice and really cool. I'm sure this took probably a very long time to do, you know. This one has a very short platform. Can just about fit a, what do you call it, a 4-car train. I'm sure they made this platform longer in real life because you can't quite fit a 5-car train on this platform. Screenshot. Next station is Hackney Wick, our penultimate stop on the journey. We actually might get 800 points, guys, which is not too bad actually. That should be a silver medal at least. Have a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit, unfortunately. Not too sure why though. I'm guessing because of the bridge. I don't really show you this aerial view much, but I guess I'll show you today. Kind of looks cool actually. Seeing how the train tracks are through Hackney. Whenever you see a train curving like that, it looks so cool, you know. Especially when it's going really slow, you know, that's kind of... You feel like it's like tipping over, but it's not. Open the doors in a minute. There we go. Okay guys, one stop left. It's actually a really long scenario, actually. Definitely need a break after this. I've only been up to Stratford like, I think once or twice in real life, so... I should definitely go on this part of the route a lot more, but... I never had any reason to, unless like I have to go work or something in the area, or if you know what I mean. Stratford is quite a nice place to go. Quite a busy shopping centre there. Actually a very busy shopping centre. A lot of different trains that go to Stratford. DLR, London Overground, Central Line, Jubilee Line, what's it, Greater Anglia trains. Now, if we are a bit early, then we will appear a red signal. So do need to keep an eye on that. I think that might be the red signal that I'm expecting. Yeah. So the DLR comes from that side, I believe. That goes towards Stratford International, I believe. The DLR, one of the branch lines. Yeah, we should be okay to go, you know. So I only got 2 minutes left to reach there. The DLR is on those platforms with the white thing around it. We're now approaching Stratford, changing for Greater Anglia services towards London Liverpool Street and I guess Norwich and Ipswich, etc. Chelmsford. Central Line trains, Jubilee Line trains, London Overground back towards Wilson Junction or Richmond, and the DLR. Stratford International and Canary Wharf, is it? Yeah. So we're going to be getting over 800 points, which is overall not too bad. I thought we lost a lot more points than that. And that's the famous bridge, which you can go from the shopping centre towards the station. I think it's fine actually. Okay, let's stop here. We're actually early by 30 seconds, which is nice. We'll stop here so the passengers don't have to walk too far from the shopping centre. Once this passenger is gone, we can take a nice screenshot. Maybe another one, if we can. But yeah, that should conclude the scenario. There is no other AI in this scenario in terms of Greater Anglia or London Underground, because that doesn't exist in the game. So there's a lot of different lines, as you can see. I'm guessing this is the underground station, I'm guessing. No, this is DLR actually. Okay, so the DLR comes this side, interesting. So it goes all the way here. That's actually really, really cool, you know. Congratulations driver, you have successfully completed this full line run to Stratford. Let's see how you did. Not too bad, but quite a lot of mistakes, a lot of speeding, which is okay. We actually got 2 achievements though, that's not too bad. Look at, oh wow, look how much points we lost, guys, wow. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. That was the Quattro series, so we have completed all the Karima scenarios. I know the first 2 are not completed, but we have completed it because it has to do with that station where we couldn't stop properly. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, share it with your friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.